In 2004, a researcher named Eric Bettingros of Stanford University was looking for an answer to the question that whether or not we should reward our children to improve their academic performance. To find the answer to this question, Bettinger, in cooperation with the schools of Coshocton, Ohio, started a long-term study from the same year. Their way of working was that they announced to the children through the school and in the form of a prize that at the end of the year, whoever gets a good grade, we will give him a big cash prize. $15 for each lesson, and as many as they get high marks in different lessons, this prize will increase. It means a better record, more money. Schools, with the cooperation of Dr. Bettinger for 3 years, from 2004 to 2007, encouraged several groups of children of different educational levels to study using financial incentives and began to examine the level of academic progress of this group of people in the next academic levels. The results of the investigations showed that, except for the mathematics course, which had a standard deviation of 0.15, awarding does not have any positive and important effect on the children's learning and academic progress, and we cannot expect change with the promise of PS5, bicycles, and tablets. It is meaningful to have children in terms of education. Why? Because the prize or any other external factor weakens the growing internal motivation of children in the field of progress. This transfer of motivation from inside to outside means the end of interest in the lesson. When you give a prize to a student, he feels that studying is a ridiculous thing, and because he is doing that ridiculous thing, he is getting a reward. This continues to the point that instead of the joy of learning, he has to study for the reward of the beautiful color and outer glaze, an award that should become bigger and more valuable every year. Now, one day, it is enough for him to realize that there is no prize anymore and he has to study for himself. That day, he will conclude that now that there is no reward, why should I study? So, if your child is studying spontaneously and enjoys it, let's not weaken his inner motivation by conditioning his motivation to external factors. And if he studies at an average level, instead of perfectionism and expecting a perfect grade, accompany him in the lessons more. If he doesn't study at all and his academic performance is seriously damaged, before any pressure and setting awards and strengthening external factors, it is better to talk to him first and find the reason of the problem or get help from an expert. What do you think, guys? Does awarding have an effect?